Hi folks, today we're going to discuss the Ouija board and the powers it holds. So today is about the Ouija board. When you're using a Ouija board, you always say goodbye because you don't know what's on the other end. We are going to discuss the Ouija board topic and why it's called the Ouija. It has many names. The Ouija board, Ouija, Ouija, also known as a spirit board or talking board, is a flat board marked with the letters of the alphabet, the numbers 0 to 9, the word yes, no, hello, and goodbye, along with various symbols and graphics. It uses a small heart-shaped piece of wood or plastic called a planchette. So if you guys use a Ouija board, there'll be a yes, no, goodbye, and the letters of the alphabet, and one from 9 to 0. So you would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So why you put a 0 near the 9 is so that you would go back to the letter 1, and then it would spell the year the ghost died. Like, let's say the ghost died in 1901, so it will go 1901. Yeah, it depends the year your spirit that is haunting your house died. If it's a boy or a girl, it will tell you, and it does reveal its name. And you can use it for haunted dolls as well. Another name for the Ouija board, a businessman, Elijah board, on July 1st, the Ouija board was regarded as a parlor game, unrelated to the occult, until American spiritualist Harold Curran and goodbye along, Participants, if you're going to play it, here's how to play. You have to place your finger on the planchette, and if it moves about this board to spell out words Ouija is a trademark of Hasbro Inc., but the chain and generically to refer to any talking board. According to Hasbro, players take turns asking questions and then wait to see what the planchette spells out for them. So when you ask a question on the Ouija board, it will point to yes or no. If the spirit refuses to cooperate and spells the word Satan or the devil or demon, you say goodbye and you flip over the board for 5 minutes and then turn it back over and start over. Never ever leave the planchette on the board. Always take the planchette off the board after you play and say goodbye. And always surround your circle with positive spirits and positive items that is not negative. You never want negative energy in this board. It does attract demons. And more likely, you would get more likely a demon than a ghost. So let's go on. Now, people use it to talk to the dead or their loved ones who died, or their dead grandmother or dead person that they were close to. And the dead were able to contact the living on and repeatedly use a talking board, very similar to a modern Ouija board at the camps in Ohio. definitely enable faster communication with spirits. Some Christian demonologists is warned against using an Ouija board because, warning, here's the warning if you use the Ouija board. Always contact a specialist, a professional trained Ouija board specialist, a paranormal researcher or expert, or a demonologist, or even a priest to bless it, because you may need their blessing. You're going to thank this in the long run. But some demonologists do not want anyone to have it in their home because they're worried that it could attract the wrong spirit or people have used it wrong, and that would cause havoc. So here are some of the warnings that they warn you against using the Ouija board. So those of you who use a Ouija board, there's good and bad of it. And remember, always say goodbye after every session, even on a ghost board or a Ouija board, no matter what kind of thing you use, even a ghost app, always say goodbye. You don't know what could come through it and what the havoc is. Now, if it works, then you've contacted something from the other world. Some people call it the afterlife, the netherworld, the abyss is another word for the spirit world. Now, okay, 1890 was the first, a businessman referred to it as Elijah board on July 1st, 1890. The Ouija board was regarded as a parlor game. Okay, so some Christian demonologists is warned against using a Ouija board. Some parents don't let their kids buy an Ouija board because they're worried they're going to invite something unholy into their home. Well, some cases the Ouija board has led to demonic possession. Occultists, on the other hand, are divided on the issue, with some saying it can be a positive transformation. Others refers to the warning of many Christian and cautions inexperienced users against it. Paranormal and supernatural beliefs associated with Ouija have been harshly criticized by the scientific community. Articles that they are characterized as pseudoscience, the action of the board of the Parsmon is solely explained by unconscious movements of the control, the pointer, a psychological phenomenon known as ideomotor effect. That is one of the common effects of the Ouija board. Please, folks, always say goodbye after using the board. I always say goodbye after I use the board and take the planchette off the board. And if there's an angry spirit, I say goodbye and I stay away from the board until the board has cleansed. I like to cleanse it, so I have holy water just in case I need it. So I would sprinkle a little holy water on it in case you need to bless it for whatever reason. You should always get a priest to come bless your board if you're very worried about the outcome of it. It's not a game for everyone. Do not force anyone into it. The history of it is very interesting. So we're going to also talk about the idle motor phenomenon. The idle motor phenomenon is a psychological phenomenon when the subject makes motor motions unconsciously. Yes, so if you're unconscious, you will have something called idle motor phenomenon. Its reflex often abra related to IMR is a concept in hypnosis and psychological research. It is derived from the term idea, or mental representation and motor muscular actions. The phrase is most common used in reference to the process where a thought or mental image brings about a simultaneous reflex or automatic muscular reaction. Also, in muscular degree and potentially outside awareness of the subject, as in relative response to pain, the body sometimes reacts reflectively with an ideomotor effect to idea alone without the person consciously directing to take action. The effect of automatic writing, dowsing, facilitated communication, and the Ouija boards have been attributed to the phenomenon. Mystics have often attributed these effects to paranormal or supernatural forces. Now, the supernatural world is a little different. We're talking about a special kind of phenomenon called ideomotor phenomenon. I'm sorry if I made effects in pronouncing words. I have a little hard time reading. I have to admit, I have something called an intellectual disability that makes it hard for me to pronounce certain words. Something I'm working on. Never mind. Let's go back to it. History of scientific. Okay, let's go. The history of scientific investigation. Why the spiritualism in 1940s mediums divide and refined a variety of techniques for communicating ostensibly with the spirit world, including table turning and planchette writing, or the procedure to later a Ouija board. These phenomena and devices quickly became the subject of scientific investigation. That's what we're aiming for, the history of scientific investigation. Now, spiritual worlds are colliding into the Ouija board. So Ouija boards do attract spirits, positive and negative, and it does attract the demonic possession, which can take a hold of you, and that can really frighten you. So if you've seen the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose, movies like The Exorcist, or stuff about demonic possession, can actually attract the paranormal into your home. Some people have believed their houses become haunted as a result of watching a horror movie.